George, what would you say is your biggest hope coming through this journey?
What are the next steps around really creating equitable workplaces so that people who do bleed can show up to work in the best possible way, and what are we doing to support them in the same way that you might have protected characteristics around other things? Obviously, from a kind of society point of view, we've got a long way to go, but I think at NKD we're certainly making the steps to say what is the best possible workplace, or how do we make it a great place to work for everybody, based on the needs that they have at the time that they need them.
What would you tell someone going through the Bloody Good Employers experience for the first time?
Definitely go for it. Be open, be honest. Try to make everyone around you feel comfortable so that you can actually have those great conversations and not just the superficial ones.
What's really important was having lots of different people in the room, different perspectives, different points of view, different genders. I think that would certainly be my advice to someone who's going for a Bloody Good Employer status, is get lots of voices in the room.
Everyone kind of found that it was a safe space to speak and to talk about your experiences and maybe things that you haven't experienced. So I think that, just being open-minded and also, just being willing to share and listen to other people. As we've seen, like, everyone has a completely different experience.
Absolutely.
So
being prepared to be challenged. I think we all came into those workshops with preconceived notions of what periods were and the feeling of it and the experience of it and what my role is and what your role is and how we interact with each other during and around and post and all of that. So I think it was really great to have those preconceived notions challenged to then develop together a common language, a common understanding, to then be able to support each other to really create great places to work that are fully inclusive.
From a leadership perspective, Bex, if an organisation was thinking about going through this program as a leader in our business, what's the advice you would give them, or what would you want to say to them to help encourage them onto the program?
I think it's a really interesting question. I attended a conference recently about the future of work, and one of the biggest predictors of success is well-being. And I think from a Bloody Good Employer point of view, what better way to state your ground around well-being than to support something like becoming a Bloody Good Employer? Because it not only looks at obviously the concept of menstruation, but the importance of mental health and well-being as a business. So I think there's huge things to be gained by really thinking about, actually, by having a really happy, healthy workforce and team, actually we can, deliver even better things for the people that we work with.
That was brilliant. Thank you both.
Really, really good, guys. Well done.
Yay! What did you film?